The information you need relating to the sport you love, all within 5 minutes. NASCAR in 5 starts right now. Hello everyone and welcome to NASCAR in 5. I'm your host Bryce Turner. This weekend the Xfinity and Cup Series race at Talladega. The schedule coming up, but first a look back to the races at Richmond. Kurt Busch won the rain-postponed Toyota Owners 400 from Richmond. Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Jamie McMurray, and Joey Logano rounded out the top 5. Meanwhile, the top 5 in the standings are the same as last week, with Kevin Harvick leading, followed by Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Jimmy Johnson, and Brad Keselowski. For more post-race coverage, visit carnuts.ca and click on Closed Wheel Racing. Also, be sure to visit my website, bryceturner.wix.com/home. Follow me on Twitter at BryceT24 and at NASCAR5. You can also use hashtag CanRace, and be sure to check back here with my YouTube channel. Toyota driver Denny Hamlin won the Toyota Care 250 Xfinity Series race. Joey Logano and Regan Smith finished second and third. Ty Dillon is now in sole possession of the points lead, followed by Chase Elliott and Chris Buescher. It's time now for a news update. In the news, there will be some driver and team shakeups in the next 2 weeks. David Reagan will again drive the number 18 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing this weekend in place of Kyle Busch, but it will be Eric Jones subbing in starting next weekend at Kansas. Meanwhile, Michael Waltrip will drive his team's number 55 Toyota in place of Brian Vickers this weekend, while Reagan will then pilot the car starting at Kansas. And in the number 34 Ford that Reagan was originally supposed to drive, Chris Buescher will again sub in this weekend, followed by Brett Moffitt at Kansas, with the further driver lineup to be determined. In other news, there will be a new qualifying format for superspeedways in use for the first time this Saturday at Talladega. The highlights: there will be 2 rounds with the top 12 advancing to round 2. Each car will make 1 timed lap. Cars will be released from pit road with space between them. There will likely be only 2 cars on track at the same time. A couple of other quick notes: Jeff Gordon will drive the pace car in the Indianapolis 500 on May 24th before heading to Charlotte, North Carolina to race in NASCAR's Coca-Cola 600 later that day. And GoDaddy is leaving NASCAR after 2015, which means that Danica Patrick will need a new primary sponsor for next season. The company would, however, like to keep Danica on as a spokeswoman. Stay tuned, this weekend's schedule is next on NASCAR in 5. For the latest schedules, results, standings, and more, including interviews relating to Canada's top stock car division, tune into CanRace. Returning Friday, May 15th to my YouTube channel. The Xfinity Series is up first this weekend with the Winn-Dixie 300 from Talladega Superspeedway. The race will begin at around 3:15 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, with broadcast coverage on Fox, TSN3, the Motor Racing Network, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place at 11 a.m. with TV coverage on Fox Sports 1. Then on Sunday, it's the Geico 500 Sprint Cup Series race, which will begin at about 1:15 p.m. Eastern. The contest will air on Fox, TSN's 3, 4, and 5, MRN, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will be held at 1 p.m. tomorrow and can be seen on Fox. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.